Hello guys, welcome you all to our English channel. Here we are teaching you some of the most important lesson in English language, right? So if you want to speak better, we have to learn much better. Here today we have brought you important preposition in English language. Out of. You have to know the usages of a preposition if you want to use it in sentences correctly. There are 7 usages of this preposition out of. So if you want to know its meaning, you can prefer to a bilingual dictionary to find out its original meaning. But I recommend you to find its meaning in English itself. Here are the usages of this preposition out of. The first usage is how something is made. So sometimes something is made out of gold. So then how something is made. So these are the usages. Let's discuss one by one. So guys, here is the first usage of that out of. What is the first usage? Indicating origin or source. How we can indicate how something is made. The first example. This necklace is made out of gold. This necklace is made out of gold. Then I bring you a necklace. You ask me, what's this? What is this? Is this gold or is this a steel? So I tell you, this is made out of gold. This is gold. It means this is gold. This is made out of gold. The second example, the sculpture is created out of recycled materials. So there is a sculpture. There is some kind of a sculpture, means it is similar to like a statue. Right? This is made out of recycled materials. Out of the things you put away from your house. So it is made out of those recycled materials. So here we use out of to indicate that meaning. So how something is made. Next example, the chair is built out of metal and wood. So there is a chair. So you want to know how it is made. What are the materials? So we have used to make that chair. So we say then the chair is built out of metal and wood. With the combination of metal and wood, this chair is made. This chair is made. The chair is metal and wood. So it is created, it is designed, it is built out of what? Out of metal and wood. Then let's go to the next usage. So if you want to indicate a state of being or condition, we use this preposition out of. We use this preposition out of. I am out of ideas for the project. I have been doing a project for 3 weeks. So actually I had to spend 3 weeks because I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. It means I don't have ideas to create the project. Ideas do not come to my mind. So I say I'm out of ideas for the project. It means so I cannot create this project because I am out of ideas. Next one. The car broke down because of it ran out of fuel. So someone is driving with his car for a long journey. So he has to stop because he ran out of fuel. So no fuel in the car. So he cannot go anymore because he is out of fuel. The car it ran out of fuel because it doesn't have fuel. It doesn't have fuel. It doesn't have petrol or diesel. Then we say out of fuel. Out of fuel. The next example. She is out of energy after the long hike. So there is a girl. She went for a hike. She went for a hike. Right? It means climbing up mountains. Climbing up mountains. She went to climb up mountains and she came back. Now she is out of energy. She doesn't have any more energy. She doesn't have energy to do something else. She is out of energy. Then we say she is out of energy. Out of energy. Out of energy means she doesn't have energy. She doesn't have energy. She is out of energy. The next usage is if you want to indicate about movement or directions. Movement or directions. There we use this preposition out of to indicate that meaning. He walked out of the building after the meeting. So if someone comes in, we say he walked into the building. So after that, if he goes out, then we say he walked out of the building. He walked out of the building. He is not anymore in the building. He is not anymore in the building because he has walked out of the building. Then we say he walked out of the building after the meeting. So he had a meeting in that building. Thereafter he went out of the building. He walked out of the building. So to indicate that meaning, we take this preposition out of. Thereafter the children ran out of the house to play in the yard. There were some children in the house, so they wanted to play. They ran out of the house because they are not anymore in the house. They went out. They ran out of the house to play in the yard. They ran out. Now they are not in the house because they ran out of the house, out of the house, out of the house. Next example, the dog jumped out of the car and ran towards the park. Here, what's the usage? The same meaning. That there was a dog in the car, it jumped out of the car. It jumped out of the car and ran towards the park. Here you can see out of the building, out of the house, out of the car. So it means it is not in that place anymore. Let's go to the next usage. So guys, when we are indicating reason or motivation, why we did that? What are the reasons for that? Why did I have to do that? So there we use this preposition out of to indicate that meaning. He helped her out of pity for her situation. There was a needy girl or a woman. She was helpless. He wanted to help him. He thought she was very innocent. She was helpless. He helped her out of pity for her situation. Her situation was very bad. Her situation was very helpless. Then he wanted to help her. He helped her out of pity for her situation, out of pity. The next example, she gave the donation out of kindness. Out of kindness. So she gave something. She gave donation. She gave the donation. Why? So she is kind. She is kind. She is kind. This subject here, the she is kind. So with that kindness, she gave those donations. Then we say she gave the donation out of kindness, because she is kind. She gave the donation out of kindness. Next example, she left the job out of the frustration with the management. So someone has been working in a company for a long period of time. So the management doesn't help him. He is frustrated with the management. So he decided to leave the company. Then we say he left the job. He left the job out of frustration. He doesn't have any trust about the management. So he doesn't have any happiness about the management. Then he has so many struggling thoughts in his mind. Then we say he left the job. He left the job out of the frustration. With the management. Right? Here you can see how we can use out of to indicate reasons or motivation. So when we are indicating an amount or quantity, so here numbers, then we use these to indicate that meaning. She answered 8 out of 10 questions. In a paper, there are 10 questions. So there is a girl, she answered all the questions, but 8 answers are totally correct. Then we say she answered 8 out of 10 questions correctly. There are 10 questions in the paper. She answered 8 correctly. Out of 10 questions, out of 10, 8 answers are correct. The second one, out of the 50 students, only 10 passed the exam. There are 50 students in the class, only 10 out of 50, out of the 50. There are 50 students in the class. Out of the 50 students, only 10 passed the exam, even though there are 50 students in the class. Then we say, out of the 50 students, only 10 passed the exam. Next one, he ate 3 out of the 50 cookies on the plate. There were 50 cookies on the plate. He ate 3. He ate 3 out of the 5. Out of the 5 cookies, he ate 3. The next usage, indicating a lack of something. Here 3 letters are missing. Those are something. Indicating a lack of something. It means we are lack of water. It means we do not have sufficient water. We do not have enough food. Right? It means lack of food. Then to indicate that meaning, we use this preposition out of. We are out of paper for the printer. So there is a printer, but we do not have enough what? Enough paper, then we say we are out of paper for the printer. So we do not have enough paper, then we say we are out of paper for the printer. Next example, the store is out of the size I need. Someone is trying to sell me a store, then I say the store is out of the size I need. So I want to be it bigger than this. I want it to be bigger than this. Then I say this store is out of the size. This store is out of the size I need. Next example, I am out of toothpaste, so I need to buy more. I want to brush my teeth, but I don't have toothpaste. Then I say I am out of toothpaste, so I need to buy more. So I am out of toothpaste. I don't have toothpaste, right? I don't have toothpaste. You can see how it is used. That preposition is used here to indicate a lack of something. The final usage of this preposition out of is indicating exclusion. So only 2 out of the 10 applicants were shortlisted. There are so many applicants in a list. So we want to select only a few people from that list. Then we say only 2 out of the 10 applicants were shortlisted. There are 10 applicants. We selected only 2. Only 2 out of the 10. Out of the 10 we selected only 2 applicants. Next one. I was the last one out of the 5 to leave the party. So there was a party. There were 5 members there. There were 5. But I was the last one out of 5. I was the man. I was the one who left the party finally. The final example, she is the only one out of the group who hasn't signed up yet. She is the only one out of the group. There is a group, everyone has to sign, but she is the only one out of the group who hasn't signed yet. There is a girl, she hasn't signed yet. She hasn't signed yet. So then we say she is the only one out of group who hasn't signed up yet. So out of the group, out of the group, out of the group. Here the meaning is indicating exclusion. Here guys, so you got a clear idea about how this is used. If you want to see more videos on this channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Goodbye, see you.